There are definitely some billionaires in the world that have some really strange eating habits. We're going to be telling you about a few. But before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Fabulous Luxury. Here are 10 billionaires that have some very strange eating habits. Number 8, Sir Richard Branson. This $6 billion man is the high-powered CEO of Virgin Group and was even knighted at Buckingham Palace. His contributions to the world of music, entertainment, retail, and space exploration has led him to acquire wealth and notoriety across the globe. He controls over 400 various ventures and sits at the very top of the corporate food chain. Yet when it comes to intake of food and drinks, he has a very strange, quirky habit. His food intake is normal on most accounts, with most simple and stuff like nuts being a part of his usual breakfast. What catches most people off guard is Branson's strange addiction to tea. He's known to drink in excess of 20 cups of tea a day, and has been quoted by the Daily Meal as saying, "I'm not sure how I'd survive without English breakfast tea." That's not quite what most people would have expected. Number 7, Elon Musk. With a net worth of $176 billion and a history of working in excess of 90 hours a week, one would assume that CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk, requires a strict diet to keep him healthy, active, and alert. That couldn't be much further from the truth. He typically skips out on having a healthy breakfast altogether and opts to snack on Mars chocolate bars instead. He devours whatever is offered to him during lunch and puts more emphasis on his dinner plans if he's not working. Number 6, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's eating habits will truly shock you. He seems to be in surprisingly good health, considering the fact that his food choices are so incredibly unhealthy. He often opts to have ice cream for breakfast, shoestring fries for lunch, and drinks at least 5 Coca-Colas a day. His unhealthy consumption continues from there. With a net worth of $93 billion, Warren Buffett can eat anything his heart desires, and his heart seems to desire McDonald's. CNBC reports he eats McDonald's for breakfast every day and is quite frugal with his spending when he's there. Reports indicate he never spends more than $3.17. He's quoted saying, "I tell my wife, as I shave in the morning, I say either $2.61, $2.95, or $3.17, and she puts that amount in the little cup by me here in the car." Each dollar value represents a food option on the McDonald's menu. Number 5, Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, the $104 billion man, is the founder of Facebook and one of the richest men in the world. While many others in this position of extreme wealth would engage the finest chefs to create the best cuisine that money can buy, Zuckerman has opted for a much different path when it comes to the food he eats, and it's not for the faint of heart. He went through a phase in 2011 during which time he would only eat the meat of animals he had killed for himself. He would feed the meat to his guests and friends. It was revealed that he had dined with the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, who later reported the goat he was offered was served cold, so he decided to pass. Number 4, Bill Gates. Bill Gates has a net worth of an astounding $137 billion. With that kind of money, anything's possible. When it comes to his eating habits, Gates keeps things simple and quite unhealthy. He admits to being addicted to Diet Coke and drinks the beverage throughout the day. He's rarely spotted without one in his hands. He also has an obsession with cheeseburgers. Style reports that lunch meetings absolutely always involve cheeseburgers, and that someone will always be sent a bag of McDonald's. I don't think Melinda lets him have them at home. Number 3, Donald Trump. Donald Trump has put his love for junk food on full blast on his social medias. It comes as no surprise to his fans and followers to hear that he's addicted to fast food. He's known to frequently eat McDonald's, and he often indulges in filet-o-fish. The former president and business mogul is worth an estimated $2 billion, yet he doesn't seem to have the palate or preferences for any sort of healthy eating options. In fact, Style reports that he often praises McDonald's for its cleanliness. Number 2, Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban is always firing on all cylinders and continues to rack in the profits from his ownership of the professional basketball team, the Dallas Mavericks. This investor and billionaire entrepreneur is worth $4.5 billion and opts to spend part of it by investing in the company that makes his favorite biscuits. He starts off each morning with 2 sweet biscuits from Alyssa's Cookies and a cup of coffee. The biscuits are said to be high in protein and fiber, and Cuban swears by them. In fact, he loved them so much he's now a part owner of the company that makes them. And number 1, Steve Jobs. Prior to his passing, Steve Jobs was known to go to extremes when it came to his eating habits. Being the biggest name behind Apple and worth $10.2 billion, his skills in the technology sector seemed to be far more successful than his ability to eat a balanced diet. In actuality, he was known for not eating at all. He would sometimes just eat 1 or 2 foods at a time for several weeks, and then dabbled in being a fruitarian for a while. The Daily Meal reports that sometimes Jobs would fast, using the days of not eating to create feelings of euphoria and ecstasy. But anyways guys, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.